Let's see. We'll start off on the West Coast here. I'll open this. These are the top 5 games of this week, folks. I see we got a good crowd tonight. I think a lot of the fans like this, predicting the top 5 biggest games. And of course, we'll do 3 college games. We got some big college games. I could have went more over to college. I didn't want to wear you out. But anyways, Colts Rams. Colts are in first place right now. You know, Daniel Jones dropping dimes. But let me remind you, folks, they beat Tennessee, they beat Denver, and they beat Miami with the combined record of 1-8. Hey man, I'd rather be lucky than good any day, right?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people keep bringing this stuff up because of what's going on in New York. And look, if you got a running game like Taylor, you got someone like Taylor on your team, you got
good offensive line too, and a good running back.
Right. So right now he's got 60 carries, about close to 400 yards. He's only got 3 TDs, but it's not the TDs that he's not scoring. It's the amount of yards that he's racking up. And look, like you relieve a person like Daniel Jones and allow him to also, if he needs to run, he can run as well. Or if he could throw the ball, he'll throw it. But like right now, Daniel Jones is in a good position. He's taking advantage of his position, and but I would not, as far as I've seen Daniel Jones, I wouldn't bet the house on this guy.
Right. Well, they're playing the Rams this week. The Rams are second in total yards. All that being said, I just went over the Colts. Excuse me, second total yards. The Colts, that run defense in Colts is very good. Or for the Rams, excuse me. The run defense for the Rams is very good. That's going to hold Taylor in check. Let me pick this game real quick, and I'll let you pick it. Devontae Adams is pretty banged up. He's limited. I'm a little concerned about that, but this game is played in L.A. I do think the Rams get back in the winning column this week. 31-19. Danny Dimes drops a few dimes on the ground here. Maybe a fumble or two. Maybe he has a Derrick Henry type of day. 31-19 Rams win. Who do you like? Rams Colts. This is technically a big game.
Yeah, no, it's a huge game for both teams.
Yes.
Who are on the up, and one is better on the defense, and one is better on the offense right now.
Yeah.
They'll cancel each other out. I feel like this game is going to be a little bit under 50 points. Okay. I think it's going to be 27-21 Rams win.
You do like the Rams too. Hey, you never know. The Colts may beat them. They're pretty good on the inside.
You never know.
Yeah, staying on the West Coast. Jacksonville at San Francisco. I just mentioned. By the way, Brock Purdy, everybody, there's a chance he could play this week. So Mac Jones, mac and cheese, with his brace on his knee, he got his good cleanup duty there. Got 2 wins there, but there's a very good chance, according to Rappaport, that Brock Purdy comes back and plays. But this team is still pretty banged up. Nick Bosa, I mentioned he's out for the year, torn ACL. Juwan Jennings still probably won't play, my guess. That's receiver there. Although Ricky Pearsall's playing good, played him on fantasy, had about 20-something fantasy points. Second-year player out of Florida. Jacksonville got the win last week, like we said. They seem like the fresher, healthier team. I actually think the road team comes up and gets an upset here. Frisco's 3.5-point favorites. I think Jaguars, with their shaky defense, gets the win. Even if Purdy comes back and he's only about 60-70%. Jacksonville 27-24. They get the win on the West Coast at Frisco. This could be a bad move by me, but I just get a sense they're a little bit more fresh than the 49ers. A little healthier in my case, in my opinion.
Yeah,
a lot healthier. Excuse me.
No. I think Mr. Sunshine over there, Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
He is the ultimate Mr. Sunshine, ain't
he
Trevor Lawrence, everybody.
if he keeps a clean sheet, no interceptions in this game, knock on wood. I like Edna. He's starting to get rolling with this, starting this running game going a little bit. I think those two, if they can have clean games, they do their job. They scored 27 points. I don't think San Francisco can play catch up and what they're missing in offense and what they're missing on defense, and there's no balance there. They're going to struggle scoring points, and I think the Jaguars will come out with the win this one as well.
You like Jacksonville too? Okay.
Yeah, I like them, and I think it's going to be 27-21.
Okay, I said 27-24. I use your favorite score. You're saying 27-21. It's going to be a good game. I can't wait to watch it. Every time I bring these games up, they're good games. They're airtight, and it makes you think for a second. Makes you think. And they turned out to be that good as well. Okay. I almost forgot. Dublin, Ireland.
Ireland.
9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, Sunday morning, which I hate these games personally. Nothing against Dublin. I've had a lot of good Irish people in Uber from Dublin. They've been really nice, and some of them actually tip. But my thing is, Minnesota still got Carson Wentz. People talking about Carson Wentz. I thought, well, he had a bunch of easy passes. The Minnesota defense feasted on Cincinnati coming off that loss. Really played well. That being said, I like the veteran team on the road here. This Pittsburgh Steelers team, I think they tighten that defense up. I don't know who can run the ball on Minnesota. I think Aaron Rodgers has some experience going against Flores' defense here. This ain't going to be a fun game. How many Steelers games are? But I like the Steelers to get the win over there in Europe. 24-21. I like the Steelers, but I don't love the Steelers. Steelers are underdogs. They're 2.5-point underdogs. Tomlin will play that up in the locker room.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think they're going to go to Ireland, and they're going to be on the outside. So the Vikings already
You
winning.
love Minnesota, dude.
I like Minnesota, but and this game being outside, being in across the pond and in a different country, like I just feel like they all of a sudden everything that's positive about Minnesota kind of just is unbalances them. I think them being outside in this weather,
That does help, don't it? That
yeah,
helps Pittsburgh. Yeah,
This is going to be like Pennsylvania weather, so Pittsburgh going to feel right at home.
right.
They're going to have the Irish car bombs and everything, so they'll be all right. I think Pittsburgh's going to come out. I think Aaron Rodgers this is going to be the first game that he doesn't throw an interception. They're going to run the ball.
Flores, you never know. He could throw a pick six there,
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to run it more. I think they're just going to. It's going to be a close game. I'm with you. I think they're going to be in he's going to score like 24 points, and like Minnesota, I feel like they're going to give up more points. So I feel like it's going to be 24-20, something like that.
24-20 Steelers?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
Steelers. Yeah.
All right. Steel Birds. Okay. Let's talk about. We got two more games. I'm sorry. In the NFL, Baltimore, Kansas City. Baltimore, we're playing at. Check this out, folks. The Ravens are favored against the Chiefs. Ravens with their injuries on the defensive line and coming off a short week, playing on Monday night, going on the road, and the Chiefs will have Xavier Worthy back in this game. I think the Chiefs looked pretty good last week, all things considered. I know it was against your Giants and everything. I think sometimes people tend to overreact against the Chiefs. Maybe the Ravens come out and play like a house of fire and beat up on the Chiefs. Maybe the Vegas is right. But man, I like the Chiefs here, 27-20 at home. There's no weather issue. I scratch my head at this. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think one of these teams gonna go 1-3, and I think that team's gonna be Baltimore. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I don't know. I never really.
The deeper team, the better team right now is Baltimore. I'm going with them at Arrowhead. Henry's going to have 100+ yards. Lamar's going to have 30+ yards. They're going to score. I hope they score up to 30 points. And I don't think the Chiefs will score enough points to stay in line. And the Baltimore just has to score enough points to not make this a kicking game. If they make this a kicking game, Kansas City will be with them, and it's going to be a close game. You might see 27-24. I don't want to see that score. I do see the Ravens going up and coming back and making up for what what they did with the Lions. And this is a get back game. They're going to get back into it, and they got to focus on the running game, focus on the defense. And what a better place to do it than against Pat Mahomes and to showing people that, hey, they are a playoff team and they should be Super Bowl bound. So this
This
is
will
the
get
place to
the
do it.
swagger back if they can beat Kansas City.
Definitely.
That would definitely get the swag back. I disagree. I think Kansas City will win, but hey, who knows? Who
30
knows, man?
24. 30 to 24. Let's do this.
Okay, you're 30-24 Baltimore. I'm 27-20, 27-20 Kansas City. Oh, yeah. Let me go to your favorite team. This is a really big game here. I think it's one of the primetime games, if I'm not mistaken. Philadelphia at Tampa. Uh,
My favorite team.
Tampa Bay is playing great, man.
Tampa,
Although
Tampa,
they keep
Tampa.
having injuries. I mean, man, you hate it seeing team. I tell you what, though, it kind of reminded me of that year that the Packers kept having injury after injury after injury, but they still kept winning. It was 2010. They went on to win the Super Bowl that year, if you don't recall. The next year they went like 15-1 in regular season because they got all those players back, and of course your Giants end up upsetting them in the playoffs. But um, Mike Evan, there's a chance they have Tristan Wirfs back this week, who got surgery in July. Chris Godwin will be back for your Bucks too, but Mike Evans is going to be out. He's got another hamstring injury. Go figure. He's doubtful. They have some interior offensive line injuries. Tampa does. It's unfortunate, but this game is played at Tampa. It'll be a highly contested game. I mentioned the fact that the Eagles' offense is not quite up to par, but those injuries and that shakiness on that offensive line, I think that's where this thing will be won and lost. I reluctantly take the Eagles 27-23 to go 4-0. No weather issues down in Tampa, but this game could go the other way, even with the issues that Tampa has because of the offensive, or lack thereof, production from the Eagles. What do you think about this game? Going to be a good one.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Good old Baker Mayfield showing why he was a number one draft pick. Didn't matter his size. Don't matter what he says, and he just goes out there and he's competitive. You see it. He does carry the team on his shoulder. He goes and prove. He tries to prove that he is the number one choice. It's tough not to see that. It's tough for him not to be like that. And yo, yeah, you don't keep this game close at all. I don't see the Eagles. I see this being a running game. I don't think they're going to throw much against this defense that he's got. The coach plays a good tight defense. You're going to see the
Todd
youth.
Bowles.
Yeah, Todd Bowles' defense is going to be tight on your wide receivers. So you're going to see a running game by the Eagles. They're going to try to establish Saquon. They got to get him more yards. They got to give him touchdowns. They're going to do that. Philadelphia brother push, and they're going to try whatever they can to score. And I don't think it's going to be enough. I see this game going, 27-24, and they're going to come out with this win there at Tampa. That's how I see it.
Who wins?
Tampa wins
What's
27-24.
27-24 Bucks. I've got 27-23 Eagles, the way Al Michaels would say.